All right, everybody. It's Wednesday, December 11th. I already did the Daily Hawk for today, but there was a lot of news. There was more stuff that I wanted to talk about. So we're going to do a Daily Hawk part two. I'm your host, Hawk. If you like our videos, please click like and subscribe to our page. It helps us build our page. Please leave comments on our videos, yada, yada, yada. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching. Some of the other stuff that I wanted to cover that I didn't get to earlier. An aide and two Trump lawyers representing Donald Trump in the 2020 election were each charged with 10 additional felonies yesterday in the state of Wisconsin. Wisconsin attorney Jim Trupus, campaign attorney Kenneth Cheesebro, little Kenny Cheesebro, and Mike Roman, an election day director for Trump, were initially charged with a felony count of forgery in June. On Tuesday, the Wisconsin DOJ filed 10 more felony counts for each man. Yeah, the charges allege that Trupus, Cheesebro, and Roman tried to defraud 10 Republican / fake electors. They lied to the fake electors. They told the fake electors, sign this certificate certifying that Trump won the state of Wisconsin in 2020. And we're only going to use that. We're only going to use this if there is a successful legal challenge to the final vote count in the state of Wisconsin. And these three guys used that certificate anyway, even though there was no successful legal challenge to the final vote count in the state of Wisconsin. The felony charges each carry a maximum sentence of 6 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. So each of these three guys now are facing 60 years in prison and 60 years in prison and $100,000 in fines. I support that. I love this for them. The fake elector scheme has also resulted in various people being charged at the state level in Arizona, Michigan, Nevada, and Georgia, and now Wisconsin. And because these are state charges, Donald Trump cannot pardon any of these guys. So a week ago today, a healthcare CEO was gunned down on the street in Manhattan, and his alleged shooter has been caught and is being prosecuted. Now, there's an insurance company in Florida that is backtracking on having denied 77% of claims from homeowners for property damage after Hurricane Debbie. Citizens Property Insurance Corporation announced that it would conduct an independent audit into the claim denials. After increased scrutiny, the denied claims fell from 77% to 74%. However, and this blew my mind, according to industry-wide data, it is still much larger than the average of 68%. That means, on average, insurance companies deny 68% of residential claims and policyholders receive no payment. The industry average is to deny 68% of claims from homeowners following things like hurricanes. These are policies that people paid for. Citizens Property Insurance Corporation CEO Tim Serio, that is spelled CERIO, told lawmakers he hopes the audit will bring back public trust, but he still believes the low approval rate is legitimate. To the 77% denial story that's out there, although I do stand by the data I presented, our citizens' data that we've gathered, it is important to maintain public trust and confidence of our policyholders and stakeholders, and I would add, by not denying more than the industry average of 68% of claims filed by residential property owners following things like a hurricane. So if we drop 10 points and stay just under that 70 point, yeah, everything should be great. What? The industry average is to deny 68% of claims. Wow. Hit hard. Trump's budget is expected to be especially painful for his supporters. I really hate to hear that. I mean, billionaire Tesla CEO Elon Musk was a major donor to Trump's 2024 campaign. And now that Trump has been reelected, he has picked Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy to head the DOGE Department of Government Efficiency, to cut $2 trillion from the federal government. And as I've said before, $2 trillion is the entirety of discretionary spending in the federal budget, which includes all social safety net programs. Oh, wow. They're going to cut federal pensions, health care, and other programs that provide tangible benefits to almost all U.S. residents, meaning that any cutbacks could cause an outcry. Not an outcry, you say? Consider the Affordable Care Act, the health care expansion that was the signature accomplishment of Democratic President Barack Obama. Republicans have vowed to roll back Obamacare when Trump was first elected in 2016, but they failed to do so. The program has grown dramatically since then. Wait for it. Like Musk and Ramaswamy, Russell Vought, who I've spoken of often, he wrote Chapter 2 of Project 2025 on executive power. He is Trump's incoming director for the Office of Management and Budget. He held the same position in Trump's first office. He is a committed white Christian nationalist and knows how the levers of power work in the government. He knows how to get things done. Russell Vought has, according to reporting, called for tightening veterans programs that could have an outsized effect in Trump country. Well, Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk have called for the elimination of the VA. So, leopards eating faces, MAGA F around and find out phase just continues every single day. And the last story that I'm going to talk about is in that similar vein as well. Okay, this one I enjoyed reading. Kash Patel is going to be Donald Trump's incoming FBI director. He hates the deep state. He is full MAGA. He has spouted QAnon conspiracies, and he wrote children's books about the Steele dossier and the Russia investigation. He wrote another children's book about 2,000 Mules. For children, where Donald Trump is a king. Yeah. People are wondering, it's like, hey man, why does Kash Patel so paranoid about the deep state and all of that stuff? And well, in particular, according to reporting, there was an incident in a Texas courtroom in 2016. Kash Patel was a mid-level prosecutor for the DOJ at that time, where Kash Patel was attacked by a federal judge and accused of the very antics he now sees in everyone else. Earlier that year, said the report, Patel landed from a trip to Tajikistan as part of his work with the DOJ National Security Division. He turned up at a Texas courthouse to join a federal government trial team in a federal terrorism case. Though it had been proceeding for weeks, it was Patel's first time showing up in person as part of the prosecution. And the judge, Lynn Hughes of the Southern District of Texas, immediately dressed him down. Who is this Patel guy? The judge demanded to know. The judge criticized Patel's attire as inappropriate for the courtroom, accused him of being a spy for the DOJ, and said he did not add a bit of value to the prosecution team, saying, "You're just one more non-essential employee from Washington," and ordering it to be put on the record that Patel was unqualified to be part of the proceeding. Patel expected his co-workers to stand up for him and defend him. Apparently, they did an inadequate job of doing that. And ever since then, Kash Patel has hated the deep state. Republican representatives eyes Medicare, Social Security for Doge cuts. We can move the retirement age back. Republican Representative Mark Alford from Missouri suggested Monday that Medicare and Social Security are on the table when it comes to accomplishing the goal of cutting $2 trillion for the federal budget. He wants to move the retirement age up to at least 67, maybe higher, because people are living longer. Yeah. We all agree that this is an unsustainable area that we're in right now, almost $36 trillion in debt, and we are spending more on the interest on our debt than we are going to spend in the National Defense Authorization Act this year, over $1 trillion. And so we've got to right the ship, and it's going to mean cuts, but not to the defense budget. They're not for the defense budget. Yeah. Republicans want to raise the retirement age to 69. Hey, 69. Hoyo. Oh, whatever. Okay, fine. They're going to wreck it. They're going to wreck absolutely everything. And they are going to take absolutely every single thing out of the government that benefits anybody in this country who's not already a multimillionaire. So chew on that for a little bit. Good luck, everybody. I'll see you.